And I want us to talk about mothers who advise their girls to go and abort. And maybe they might have good reasons. For example, they may say, my child, I want you to go and continue with your studies. Or I don't want shame. Some parents say, if so and so, or if people will see that you are pregnant in one way or the other, I will have lost my respect. I don't know. What is your advice to such ladies or such mothers who advise their children to go and abort?
Abortion itself is a crime before God. God forbids abortion. So, to those parents
Sure.
who advise their daughters to go and get abortion, they are really, really doing a wrong thing. They shouldn't do that. If she's pregnant, let her carry the pregnancy, even if they will allow her in school to go to school with the pregnancy, then fine. Let her do her studies while taking care of the pregnancy until when it's time for her to go to them. But I really can't even my daughter, if she gets pregnant out there, she has to carry her own cross. So there is no abortion until the 9 months of time. So those parents who advise their daughters to get abortion, that's not a right thing to do. And they should stop with the
Okay,
bigots
thank you
and
so much. So, yeah, we condemn that also, that abortion is not allowed. And in fact, I remember, I think it was Lagi Dube or somebody who sang that abortion is a crime. And by the way, abortion is a crime. So parents who think that they want to go and advise their children to abort, please don't do that. Let the child carry the pregnancy, and parents be supportive, because Lorraine, I want us to be honest. If your child is pregnant, it is true. It is that it has already happened. You cannot erase that. So I think parents should have a positive attitude towards this, such that they don't insult their children. Lorraine, some parents will start insulting their children. They will call them all sorts of names that can be named, and these names are insulting. These names are bringing bitterness and stress. So I believe parents should also be supportive, especially when the child is already pregnant. You have nothing to do only but to support. Or I don't know. What do you think? What is your advice to such situations where parents are insulting these children?
okay, whatever has happened, you can't cancel it. So they should stop frustrating their kids because they're pregnant or insulting them. Because sometimes, things do happen. You just say, let me just try for this once. And that once is when you get pregnant. And you can't do the abortion. It doesn't matter
True.
your parent is too harsh or, you know, but you just have to tell her. And as a parent, like let me give an example. Like, let's say my daughter gets pregnant. Yes, it is a bitter thing. I'll say she has brought shame unto me, but insulting her won't help a thing at all. You call her and tell her whatever you did, it's wrong. But now because it has happened, we can't cancel the happening. So we carry the cross the way it is. So it is not right to, because sometimes you may find you insult your daughter because she's pregnant, and then she goes and does something that leaves you regretting the entire life. So it's not really good to insult them because they are pregnant, even though they hurt us when they do that, but it's not good.
Yeah. So the message is, at least they be supportive. We know it is painful to accept that your child is pregnant at a tender age, but it has already happened. You have no control over it. So please let us be supportive. So Harrison is following. Thank you so much, Harrison, for being part of this live stream. Um, I mean, we have talked of the bad things, of course, made of parents not being careful, of teenagers not being careful. But the truth is that there are some parents who are ready to support their kids, whatever happens. They are ready to take care of the child, for that teenager to go back to school. They are ready to provide for their children who are pregnant. They are ready to encourage them. I want us to talk about this parents, this type of parents who are supportive and who are standing in the gap for their children. I don't know, what is your message to them? They should be loved, by the way. I don't know.
Bravo,
Just
bravo,
just just
bravo.
send a message to them, because I really love them. Just say something.
Yeah, to such parents, bravo. And I'll just urge you to continue with the spirit, continue taking care of your daughters. No matter how much they do hurt us, they'll still remain to be our blood. So let us not just abandon them, let us not insult them, but let us just bring them closer to us. Because, daughters are, I don't know how to explain it, but let's just continue with the spirit, taking care of our daughters. And bravo, bravo for the good job that you do. Keep on, keep up.
Yes, we take the shame, but at least take care of your child. By that, they get emotionally stable. By that, they get stress free, and that is all we need in our homes.
Yes.
And let's avoid poor parenting. Poor parenting doesn't mean that you don't have money, but the little that you have, you can support your children.
Yes.
Fathers who take alcohol and all sorts of, what do you call them? Is it, let's say there's, how do you call this? Spirits and wines and beers?
Wines
I
and
don't know.
spirits.
Something like that. I'm so new in this world. So please support your children. You find that someone is buying the wines and spirits, and when you go back at home, the children are sleeping hungry. So please let us support our children so that they have every reason to stay respectful